Hey there, welcome to part 2 of my Yandere simulator redesign videos. If you haven't seen part 1, you should totally check that out, because it does have some context for these characters that I'm redesigning, which will be Info-chan and Osana Najimi. The first character of this video is going to be Info-chan, or renamed here to Info-san, as they are gender fluid, which means they use they, them, she, her, and he, him pronouns. And that's why the uniform's pretty inconsistent for like all the characters, but it's like the most acceptable here because they're kind of a rule breaker in the original anyway, so kind of wanted to like exaggerate that rule breakiness. And to show that they're not very gender conforming, they wear a half skirt, half short thing. And for their aesthetic, I wanted it to be like cyberpunkish, like a little like cyberwear, tech wear. It's not super obvious, but, and I wanted like, I imagine they were a scene kid when they were younger, like a little bit younger. So I kind of wanted to like add a little bit of things you see like scene kids wear. That's like most obvious with the shoes. Like they're supposed to be those like high Converse they used that were like super popular back then. I'd love giving those to characters. I wanted to give them a dark long jacket just to kind of to show like a little bit of foreshadowing that who their father is, aka if you don't know, the original Info-chan's father is the journalist in the 1980s mode. And so I changed the jacket that he wears in the original to be more darker just to fit with Info-san's aesthetic. And this version is gonna be, I'm not gonna talk about in the lore section, so I'm gonna add it here, that they're like very playful. Like they'll just be making jokes while Ayano's like going insane. And one thing is the gameplay is that I kind of wanted to keep the whole like taking photos of students, but in a different way, because Ayano is the photography club student. You could change that later in the game, but if you want to keep it, you'd get like a boost of being able to like easily get away with taking photos. Not like panty shots, because obviously not, but like just like petty, I would imagine like petty things that high schoolers care about. Like, oh my gosh, this girl said she was vegan, but I caught her at this restaurant and she was eating a steak, and you kind of take photos of that and then you post them online and you get like blackmail points basically. I think something like that would be cute, but and like funny, and instead not be gross and weird. When she sees Taro and a loud but cute girl who seems so close, too close for Ayano, she kept putting her hands on him, her senpai. Just as much as Taro made her feel happiness, he can make her feel rage as well. Ayano had to do something to break them apart, but what? That's when she receives a mysterious text from a person by the name of Info-san. If you didn't watch the first part, this is what I call the lore section, where I go into the characters' backstories in more detail. Info was abandoned by their father at a young age and didn't know where to go. They had an interest in technology and its coding. Using this knowledge, Info went to the Yakuza, as Info had always had morbid fascinations. Info was fascinated by Ayano throughout her first year of high school, as Ayano was the daughter of Ryoba Aishi, the one who caused shame on their father, a journalist who accused Ryoba of murder. Info wasn't directly mad at the Aishis, quite the opposite. Info desired a connection with Ayano. They're very watchful of Ayano, waiting to see her snap, hoping to get Ayano to join the Yakuza as well. When one day, Info sees it, the bloodlust in Ayano's eyes. Info can't let this opportunity escape them, so they message Ayano, telling her the only way to keep her fate with Senpai is to take this girl's life. So this is like a bonus section thing, where I want to talk about how this version of the game would have 3 different endings. The pacifist, neutral, and genocide route. Sounds familiar. But I also gave them alternate names of the love ending, the reject ending, and the control ending. Info-san would be the one that's encouraging you to get the control ending, while Senpai would be the encouragement for you to get the love ending. To get the control ending, you'd have to eliminate every rival, and then Senpai would be so heartbroken and fear and suspect Ayano, which would cause her to truly snap. Info-san declaring that Ayano is now perfect and gets her all to themselves. While the love ending is where you spare the rivals and successfully confess your love to Senpai. And the reject ending is a bit self-explanatory, where Senpai would reject Ayano but not suspect her, which would cause her to move schools. So now we get to our first rival, finally, which is Osana Najimi. And this is just, I don't know why. Well, I know why, but for the uniforms, I didn't really feel like giving them all the same uniform, like similar to Ayano's. Just because I really like designing characters. So I wanted to give them all like uniform-esque outfits, but it's more like regular outfits that have some uniform elements in them. And then they're all gonna be different, and you'll see that later. And for the lore explanation of that, I'll just say the school's lenient. It's like a fancy school. They don't really care as long as you do good. I really like the salmon pink in her design and like the polka dots, so I kept those because I think it looked nice with her orange hair. But I added like this kind of more reddish color just so she isn't like entirely pink, and it added like some like sass, I guess. It made her not overly cutesy, even though she is very cute. And the other reason I added red is because I wanted her theme to be like strawberries and like cats still, because those are like two really cute things, and I think she's a very cute aesthetic person. Like she has like, I think she's like she likes blind boxes and stuff, like kind of like mostly like the Sonny Angels and like the Lullaboos. I don't remember how to say those, but I think she would love those. And she has little keychains on her bag, and I think she would have like little blind box keychains on her bag, and it'd be really cute. I did keep her hair the same, like orange color, but I did make her eyes green because I wanted her to be more ginger, like look more like a ginger. And it also matches with the strawberry thing because like red and green, it's like strawberry colors. And I gave her freckles too, but just on her face. I think it looks cute as heck. And for the hair, the reason why I changed it is honestly because the original just looked like orange Miku. And like it's not the worst, but I love Miku so much, and I feel like I disrespect her every time I try to draw her hair. So I couldn't bring myself to give her the same hair as Miku. And also I wanted it to be like curlier or like fluffier, just because it fit the whole like ginger thing. And I think it looks quite a bit cuter, I'll say. Like Taro, Osana is also half American, half Japanese. Their parents got along quickly because of this connection. Taro and Osana would spend a lot of time together as kids, which led to Osana getting feelings for Taro. But as they went to high school, they only had time to spend lunch together. After Taro went away to America for a year, she realized how much she missed all the time they spent together, and now plans to spend as much time as she can with him. She also knows she needs to confess these feelings soon before her third year of high school ends. So that's the end of the video. This video is going to be a bit shorter than the other ones because I just have more to say about the other rivals, so those videos are going to be a lot longer, so stay tuned for that. And now we get to the fun part, showing off the designs. Yippee! And these are the full body designs of the characters, so if you're interested in a part 3, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.